Australia's first known case of COVID-19 was nearly 7 months ago. Yeah, I know, it feels like years. But in this short time, we found out a lot about how the virus is actually transmitted. In the beginning, we thought it was spread through droplets and surfaces, and aerosol spread over distances was barely mentioned.
As with everything with this virus, our knowledge is rapidly evolving, and as we gain more knowledge, things which we thought were really important have decreased in some importance, and things which we did not pay as much attention to, we're now paying more attention to.
No one's sure what the relative importance is of airborne spread versus surfaces, but some case studies have indicated that surfaces aren't so important. For example, surface contamination doesn't explain this Korean outbreak. Building X is a 19-story skyscraper in Seoul. Earlier this year, 97 people inside the building became infected with the virus. But 94 of those were from the 11th floor call centre, nearly half on just one side. That's despite over 1,000 workers and residents in the building sharing lifts and lobbies.
When you have the virus hovering around in aerosol clouds, it can be there for hours. Some studies have shown 3 hours or more, and one study showed up to 16 hours that the virus can be still viable 16 hours later after being aerosolized, which means that an infected person could have passed through. It might be a restaurant, a pub, and even after they've gone, there's still a risk that you could breathe in contaminated air.
That's not to say that disinfecting surfaces isn't important. Professor RAINA MACINTYRE studied families in China where one member was infected with the virus. When combined with other measures, cleaning down surfaces was linked to preventing other family members getting sick.
And basically it was three things. The first was everyone in the household wearing a mask before the first person developed symptoms. Secondly, it was keeping a physical distance of at least 1 metre. And thirdly, it was using household disinfectants.
But some critics have argued that because of uncertainties around surface spread, that deep cleaning might not be worth the time, effort and expense.
We do know that surfaces can get widely contaminated. You have to be precautionary and assume that the cleaning is really important.
With deep cleaning, I have not seen any randomized controlled trials or any really good evidence on what the added value is of that compared to other interventions.
Which leaves what else we should be doing indoors to reduce the risk of spread. Professor MARION suggests more must be done to improve ventilation.
There it is important to get as much fresh air into those spaces as we possibly can, and that can be potentially done by opening windows or doors or by increasing the amount of fresh air coming in.
And despite our evolving knowledge, some things haven't changed. Keeping your distance is critical.
Being more than 1 metre apart decreases your risk by 82%. And if you increase by an additional metre, you halve your risk again. And if you increase your distance by a further metre, you again halve your risk from that. So distance is absolutely critically important in not getting infected with this virus.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.